Oh, happy Thursday. It's a little overcast. I think it's foggy. I think that's more of it. Let's put our main chat up here. So we're ready to go. Switch it over. All right. We're all set. So don't see anybody on. So, well, there we go. Did the virus take everybody out and nobody told us? Is that what happened? Yeah, we're here. Sue's here. So Sue says good morning. Good morning. There's Dolph. Hey, good morning, Dolph. Good morning, Sue. So how's Dolph this morning? Good to see you on. How's things out your way? So we're in Nevada. So it would be very early, wouldn't it? What time would it be in Nevada? Would that be like 3 hours ahead of us or behind us? So it would only be like, if this is 8, that would be about what, 6? Yeah, I'm here. I'm glad Dolph's here. Patty's here. Good morning, Patty. How's Patty doing this morning? How you holding out? You doing everything good? So I hope so. And where you at? Like,
are you locked down for a while?
Yeah, are you locked down? We've been locked down. Today makes day number 15 that we have not left the house. We have not seen anybody. We've completely no contact. So we're not spreading it. Our traveling researcher says, good morning, sir. Good morning. How you doing? Good to see you on this morning. Hope things good up your way. Oh, Dawg said, good. I had 2 migraine attacks. Yeah, and it's terrible. I get them all the time. Yesterday, what happened is smoke. Oh my gosh, smoke just rips my allergies apart. And today, I'm still suffering the effects of it. I don't know where all this smoke's coming from. I thought maybe it was a wildfire, but it wasn't, because I didn't see nothing, I think somebody just burning their junk, No, I had, Dawg said it's 5 a.m., so you're up nice and early. That's like me. I got up at 4. That's my normal time. There's Frank. Frank's in the house. How's things in Michigan, Frank? Good to see Frank. And Papa Drew, good morning from California. How's Papa Drew? We was talking to Pop on the phone the other day, and we was talking about how crazy people are not staying in. They're out running around just like nothing's going on. It's like, I don't get people. Never will. Well, I never did. So why would that change, Yeah, Sue says, hi, John and Shannon from RV Traveling Researcher. Dolph says, I'm back. Glad to see Dolph on. Sue says, hi, Frank, and good morning from Michigan. We're good except for allergies. Yeah, I get these chest hurt pains. I get sore throat. My eyes burn. Anything to do with smoke. See, I can't even do campfires. Perfume, smelly deodorants, cleaning stuff. It's a terrible thing. I hope nobody else has allergies. Yeah. Good morning, Bob, and Sue's foot. Did you see Sue's foot?
It's hiding.
It's hiding. We hid Sue's foot. We're gonna have to take pictures of her foot and post them up. Maybe we can sell them. I can make some extra money that way, Oh, Drew I just got up. Yeah, I've been up for a little bit. Oh, Dawg said I can't sleep. I hate nights when you can't sleep. That's no fun when you can't sleep. Yeah. Sue says you're up early, Papa Drew.
Well, my knee is actually feeling better.
It does. She got her CBD oil yesterday.
And after
she ordered that, and when it came, I went out and I have a spray bottle of pure alcohol. I sprayed the package down very well, and I never brought it in the house. Took it out to the dumpster. I took a razor blade, opened that all up, sprayed down the bottle of CBD oil in the razor blade in my hands. I brought it in the house. I washed my hands, and I also washed the bottle of CBD oil. So that way, if they transported anything over the mail, I should have been dead. There's Wayne Tradger. Good morning from New Jersey. How's things in New Jersey this morning? Good to see Wayne on. He says, yeah, North Fort Myers for 2 weeks. That's a nice area. I like Fort Myers. That's a great area. Haha, Papa Drew. Nice, Patty. Yeah, stress. I just gave up time to make coffee. There you go. Yeah, I've had my coffee this morning. I've got a thing of spicy V8 juice here, so we got that to eat. Yeah, I'm going to eat my juice, so.
It's really thick.
Actually, I've been thinning it down because it's very thick when you pour it. And I've been trying to make our food supply last because I don't want to have to go to the grocery store. I don't want to go out amongst all this idiocy out there. Sorry I missed the last live. No problem, Dawg. We appreciate it every time you can make it. And so said, good morning, Wayne Treasure. How are you doing up there in New Jersey? Yeah, lots of bikes out riding yesterday. Yeah, you see people out in that. I guess if you're moving and you're just riding around, you don't stop, you don't talk to nobody, don't touch nothing else, you'd probably be all right, But I'm not going out. Rat Sphinx on. Good morning, Rat. Ron, good morning, Dogs. Good to see Rat on this morning. Yeah, I think we got a little fog because we've been very warm. We've been yesterday was just a hair cooler, maybe like 85, but over the weekend I seen highs of 93, which I don't mind, but it's warming up in Florida. Doll says, I was not feeling good. Well, I hope you get feeling better, As you get older, Dolph, it'll get worse. Not to discourage you, but when you get being Sue's age, Sue's knees was just, this last week has been terrible. She said the worst her knees ever been. And luckily that CBD oil that she was out of, she got another supply in, and she said immediately it started helping, Within hours, it relieved it. It didn't go away, but it relieved some of the pain,
Relieved some of the stiffness.
Now, if I could find something for allergies, and I get headaches every day, I get headaches. If I could find something there, we'd be good shape. But that's not going to happen, guys. When you get older, you got to deal with it. It's going to hurt, and until you leave this world, it's going to hurt, That's just the way life is, Yeah, I'm eating less to make food last. That's over 5 days. Yeah, I've lost about 6 pounds because we've been eating less and less and less. I want to say when this is over, I was one of the responsible ones, not one of the ones out running around hoarding food and not staying at home and infecting everybody else. I just want to say, in the end, I was responsible. So whatever the rest of them does, it's your conscience that you have to live with. I took 1 dose of my CBD oil yesterday morning, and my early afternoon knee felt so much better, and that's so great. Yeah, my left shoulder finally started healing. There's Tammy. Good morning, Tammy. How's Tammy on? We haven't seen you for a couple chats. Good morning, all.
Tammy.
Our good friend Tammy from up around, St. Louis area. Right, says, awesome, Sue. Rat knows the effects of CBD oil. Him and his wife, they use that. It works. I mean, it doesn't work for me. I don't know why, but it does work for Sue. I've used it. I've never got no effects from it, but most medical things don't affect me. I can take stuff, doesn't do a thing,
Well,
yeah.
I got the stronger dose this time, too.
Yeah, you did. You got the stronger one. I eat leftovers. Bob's usually not crazy about leftovers, but he's been eating them too. Well, just to make things go. If I'm not fond of leftovers, but I'll eat it if I need to, And he says, Sue, I'm so glad to hear that. T-Dog, that's Tammy Dog. One of the T-Dogs. Yeah, good morning, Tammy. Glad to see you. How's you and Tim doing? His Rat. I can't wait to go back to school. Well, that was one thing I could have always waited to do, is go back to school. There's J. Charles Outdoors. Good morning, everyone. I got to see J. Charles on. Speaking of school, I got some questions. I'm going to pose one out every so often and get you guys' response. There's like 21 of them, and we'll just go through them occasionally, throw one out. So, hey, did you marry your high school sweetheart? So leave that answer down below. Did any of you guys marry your high school sweetheart? I didn't. Sue did.
I did.
And it wasn't me. Actually, I gotta say my high school sweetheart was Sue's husband's sister. So, is that crazy? So did any of you guys marry your high school sweetheart? So it's all okay having issues with my sister's husband's health. It's been consuming. Prayers we'll definitely pray for them, Tammy. No problem. And we'll pray for everybody and pray for all the craziness going on in this crazy world. So, yeah, we definitely pray without ceasing. That's what the Bible tells you to do. Jay Charles says, how's everyone? We're good, Overall, I'm not going to complain, even though I do complain a lot. Yeah. Frank says, morning, Rat. Are we traveling? He says, nope, I didn't. So he didn't marry but Jay Charles married his college sweetheart, you know. So, and Tammy said I did. So she married Tim. That says nope. I was having too much fun. He didn't. And and Patty says not me. Dawg says I got my heart broken 2 times. I've gotten my heart broken so many times I can't count them. You know. Question: I did start dating my hubby when I was 14. He died when I was 54. They were together for 40 years, a long time. It took us until we were 35, though. Like Rat, I had some fun to do first. That happens a lot of now. Rat said I had demons to get rid of before I got married, so that's I didn't marry my high school sweetheart, but I got married at 17. And we weren't only married about 4 years. Maybe we were too young, you know. Kids seem to do that back when I was young. They got married and they got out of the house. They left, you know, early. Not because I had a good home life, but just left, got married. My brother got early married in that. My sister did. So here's Jeff B. Good morning, peeps. Good morning, Jeff. How's things up in Jeffland? There we go. Go up in Jeffland.
Near Nashville, right?
Yeah, near Nashville in that area. No, Dawg said, oh, I'm sorry, Sue. Yeah, well, it's as life goes on, things happen that always enjoyable, you know. Yeah. Tammy said, Sue, 40 years is a good long time. I'm glad you found Bob again. Yeah,
That's right. We knew each other in high school.
Yeah, we've known each other since high school. We weren't really sweethearts or anything close to that. You know. We were classmates, you know. He says, howdy, Jeff. There's Connor. Hi, I can't stay long. Well, good morning, Connor. How are you doing this morning? Good to see Connor on.
We won't ask him if he married his high school sweetheart.
I don't think you've had a high school sweetheart yet, have you, Connor? You know? That says, what's up, Jeff? Oh, RV Traveling says, I waited until I was 30 to get married. Good for you. Good for you. Well, here's the next one. What did you drive in high school? What was the car that you drove? I had a 1963 Comet. And Sue had you think it was a Falcon, didn't you?
Comet or a Falcon?
I think you had a Falcon, to be honest. But I had a 63 Comet that I was always painting it with spray cans. 12 spray cans would paint the car. And the one guy at the gas station used to call it, instead of a Comet, he called it my vomit with a pukey paint job. So what kind of cars did you guys have when you graduated high school? I don't think Connor's had a high school car yet, so you will. Maybe. Kids don't drive like we did. I couldn't wait to get caught.
These questions are, think about your senior year in high school.
Yeah, I guess it's your senior year.
Your senior year in high school. I was 17.
You was 17, yeah. I was 17, and I finished high school after I was married. I was married and finished high school at the same time. And, well, by the time I finished, but I was married at 17.
Yep.
And I was still in high school. I had a full-time job, had my own apartment. Back then, I had a little better car. Actually, I ended up with still a Comet, but I got a nicer one right after I got out of high school, so I had a payment. How many kids that are 18-year-old does that today? I don't know very many. Dawg says, hey, Rat. Jeff says, hey, Ron. Good you. Good. Yeah, coffee made and my morning poop is done. Here we go. Did you consume toilet paper there, Papa Drew? Hello, Duff.
Your hat. You see wearing a poop hat.
Poop hat. Get your poop hat.
You have to wear the poop hat.
J. Charles said a 73 Ford van. Shaggin' wagon. There you go. And
I don't even know what that is.
A shaggin' wagon. I had one that I used for delivery in my business. I had an old hippie van's what I called them. RV Traveling said, yeah, 72 Ford F-250, primer red color. All right, there you go. He had a truck, an F-250. So he said, I had mine in the late 60s, a Comet or Falcon. I can't remember. I was 17 in high school. Connor said, nice. Papa Drew, love it. Not good, Rat. Yeah, I was 17 during my senior year. I was actually 18. Well, I was 17 up until March turned 18, and so I was 18 when I graduated. Papa Drew had a 1982 Honda Accord stick shift. There you go. Yeah, my Comet was a stick shift on the column. 3 on the column. It wasn't on the floor. It was 3 on the column. Tammy says, I had what I called a Charlie Daniels Mustang. Cool. Love Mustangs. My brother had one. Oh, Rat had a 70 Chevelle SS. How cool. Those are cool cars. And of course you did, Rat. You guys out there had cool cars. Yeah, they did. I had a dorky car, but I didn't have no money. I paid $100 for it. I worked all summer, baling hay. I got my paycheck. I had $100, and it was actually $95 is what I paid for my first car. Had it for 4 years, sold it for $250. There's Scott, Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. Hi, folks. Where's Patty? Patty's a little south of us right now.
In North Fort Myers.
North Fort Myers. Yeah, I was wearing that hat when I got to see my wife work a video stream. Everyone was busting up. Yeah, I did the best burnouts in front of the school. I bet you did too, Rat. I could just see it, So I said, I want to get a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner with a huge spoiler. That's a cool car. My friend had one, and he used to let me drive it around, a blue one. It was cool. Hi, Scott. She's here. Yeah. Good morning, Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. Scott. Hey, Scott. Rat, that doesn't surprise me either. Hey, Jeff. Sue, how's everyone doing? Oh, so Scott had a 65 Chevelle. See, those are a cool classic car. You know what those are worth today? They're worth quite a bit. Yeah, Patty's in North Fort Myers for 2 weeks. Oh, there's our epic RV adventure. I presume it's Shelly.
Probably Shelly.
Yeah, it could be Michael. Hello, everyone. And he said, yeah, most of us was just happy to have wheels. Yeah, I was. Man, I was just ecstatic to get my driver's license, have a car. And when I bought it, my dad wouldn't let me leave the driveway with it until I had saved up enough money to buy insurance. They didn't give me no money. What they did is they gave me a ride up to the car lot to pick it up. But they didn't give me no money. They didn't buy my insurance. I paid for it all. We were responsible back then. Our Epic RV, what's up? Yeah, that wasn't my first car. My first car was a 71 Super Beetle. Oh, how cool. Yeah, Sue says, good morning, Mike and Shelly. Is that Shelly? Saw a cartoon that Tombstone did last night.
Yeah, they did our Epic RV Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them, and Shelly's mom.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think I missed your comment last night. I need to swap apps. Haha. Yeah, I think Ron still goes to school and does burnouts. Yeah, he does. What Raffing does, he goes up to the local school and sits there and does burnouts. Everybody thinks it's cool, I would. I go, how cool, look at that guy doing a burnout. I'd either say that or I go, look at that damn idiot. I want to get a Roadrunner that Richard Petty had back in 1970. Cool. That would be an awesome car. Hey, Tammy, good to see you on. Yeah, so, yep, it's Shelly. Thank you. So that's Shelly on. Rat, my friend had that wasn't sick always blew my mind, or maybe I didn't have a clutch. I can't remember. Yeah, me too, Dolph. A lot of cool cars. I worked at a car lot in high school, so I had advantage on the cars trade. Oh, how cool. That was awesome there, Scott. Yeah, pretty cool to talk to him a few times. And Scott finally catch up the live stream. Yeah, we're so glad to see Tammy on. I'm at 149 minutes working for that 240 minutes. That's what it comes out to being to get, what is it, 8,000? Is it 4,000 watch times? I don't know how many minutes I am now. I figured one day I was just out doing math, and I normally get enough watch time in 1 month to make up for it. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I never had trouble getting watch time. I had trouble getting subscribers. That was I had plenty watch time before I was able to monetize, but I just couldn't get subscribers. But I had a ton of watch time. Right, that would be so beautiful. I would love to have the side of it autographed by the king. I saw the king one day over at the racetrack over here. There's Denny. Good morning, all. Good morning, Denny.
My brother.
Hugs, Tammy. I'm happy. I like Facebook posts about the house info. Yep. Hi, Denny. Two questions, Ken. Did you marry your high school sweetheart? And did you drive? What did you drive? What car did you have? Let's go.
About the first answer, I can't remember the second.
Well, let's go into the next questions. Where did you work? Where did you work when you finished high school? Now, I worked the farm all up until at one point I got a job at the local grocery store, packing groceries and stocking shelves. I loved that job. That was probably one of my favorite jobs. But then when I actually graduated, by then I had gotten married and I started working at a discount store. And actually I was the assistant manager of the store when I graduated high school. And that was in Millersburg, Ohio, down with the Amish people. I said, yeah, in college I would buy Chevelles in Reading, Pennsylvania and sell them in a neighboring town. And that's how I paid my rent. Good for you. That's one way to get at it, you know. He's all over once, and we thought his crap. He goes through a lot of events that you can see him at. And howdy, Dawg. There's my brother, Ron. Good morning, Ron. How's everything up in Myrtle Beach? Oh, Danny said he had a 56 Chevy. There you go. That was a cool car. She said, hi, Ron. Yeah, I dated the head cheerleader of our rival school. Now she weighs 380 pounds. That happens. Did you, Lucky Dog, was the experience like? You did, Lucky Dog. What was the experience like? My question was, oh, where did it work? You know? Yeah, I was assistant manager. I took OWE, occupational work training in school, which it was a watered down course because we were the people that were going to quit school. And they did things like that and made you managers and stuff, you know. Rat says shoebox. You worked at a shoebox? Haha, Denny. Oh, Scott says I didn't marry my high school sweetheart. How cool. Awesome. Marie. Dolph says I'm still looking for a job. You know, there's a lot of jobs out there, believe it or not. Yeah. And now there was before this all went down. So if you don't have a job, you're not looking hard enough. You know, 'cause there's jobs. You know, there's a lot of jobs out there. And even through all this junk we're going through, a lot of places are looking to hire, like grocery stores. And there is jobs. A lot of people are out of work, but there's still jobs. Doesn't that sound weird? It's a weird time, you know. He said, yeah, I worked at Perkins Pancake House. And Traveling RV says worked on the family ranch in Mountain. Good for you. Yeah, we worked on the farm. We didn't own the farm. We rented it, but we worked the farm, you know. So I did that all the way through school, worked the farm, and, you know, I used to get up in the morning and milk cows, go to school, and come back home, you know. Ron, my brother will tell you that. He did a lot of cow milking back then, too, you know. Oh, then he said he worked at Super Center until it burnt down. Well, that's when I said I worked my first grocery store job. That's where I worked, Super Center. And I left there before it. No, I worked there after it burnt down, and then they rebuilt it, you know. Oh, Ron said he had a 67 Mustang with a 2x2 with 394. And that sucker would fly. I used to run Ron's Mustang around. I mean, that baby would just kick ass, you know. Yeah, I'm not on Facebook these days. I must have been someone else, said Tammy. Oh, it's cool, Scott and Marie. And he says, Dolph, where are you located? She's in Arizona.
Dolph is in Las Vegas, I think.
Oh, Las Vegas. Okay, and that's same Arizona? Is Las Vegas in Arizona? Oh, that's Nevada.
There, yeah.
Yeah, see, I get all those places out there messed up. Shelley said I did not marry my high school sweetheart, and I drove my parents' station wagon. There you go. Sorry, speed typing. I can't even speed type. I can't even slow type. Yeah, my favorite college job was dressing like a Chick-fil-A chicken before they switched to cows. Instead of going cluck clucky, you went moo. Yeah, my brother had a 70 Mustang 302 Boss. I love Mustangs. Well, Ron says it's been raining here. We haven't had any rain. Yesterday we got a quick little shower, barely a spritz. But it hasn't had any major rain here now for, I don't know, it's been a long time, you know. But it's a typical March in Florida because we normally are dry and warm this time of year, and for last several years it hasn't been typical, but I gotta say this has been a typical March in Florida. It's very, very dry. Next things we're gonna have is the fires, you know. Frank says, okay, question, has anyone internet been slowed down with this all staying? You know something, I don't think so.
I do.
Sue says, but I think it's her computer that's slow. Well, we have the same internet, and I can't say it's been slow. You know, maybe a hair, but not enough that it's noticed. But we have, we have the super high speed internet, so we probably don't notice it as much as if you didn't have the super fast high speed extra dollar internet. A shoebox Chevy, there you go, Rat. And Scott said, yeah, I rented a billboard to propose to her. That's awesome. How cool. Great idea, Scott. The romantic one, you know. So that's the romantic one, yeah.
The chicken suit.
The chicken suit. Yeah, I rented a chicken suit. Oh, I didn't meet Richard Petty. That's what you was talking about. I saw Richard Petty. So it was so if I misspoke, I say, yeah, I saw Richard Petty. I didn't actually get to meet him. I've met Jeff Gordon. You know, I've had long conversation with Jeff Gordon back before he was in NASCAR. This is when he was running sprint cars. But yeah, I saw Richard Petty. That'd be fun to see. Did you say now go out there and eat some chicken? There you go.
Go out there and have some fun.
Eat more chicken. Oh, Tanny said they're having issues with their internet, you know. On this computer I'm on now, not a bit. It just flies because this is my super duper computer. My laptop, which isn't a bad one, it seems a little slow, but it's just the computer. It's not. I can tell the difference. Some people will confuse their computer working slow with their internet working slow, and I can tell my old computer works. So this one, I pop on, bam, got it. You know, no problem with the internet at all. So there's a lot of technology in things that people think's one thing and it's not. You know, they go, internet. It's like, it's not internet, it's your computer. You know.
Yours is good because your computer's super fast.
No, this computer's like Zoom. This is, when I bought this computer, I wanted one that would work, you know, and this one just flies, you know. I can pop on here, wham, I'm on a web page it's almost instantaneously. And no, I haven't had a bit of problem with the internet slowing down. Not here. I wouldn't be surprised if some people don't have problem because bandwidth is eaten up with more people on it, you know. Juicy, yeah, I've been working since I was 12 years old, moving into the hayloft and then camp concert and then scooping ice cream. So you've been right at it, Drew. Skate was a DJ roller rabbit and then equip rental yard and then the United States Marines. So Drew didn't sit around. Well, Shelly says, yeah, I worked at Kmart. There you go. Kmart's like, well, let's say mine was a little discount, tiny little discount store, but you know, same deal, department store like. Todd said, Epic in 1981, Sue's kids would tell me, not a real chicken. Jay says, believe it or not, I was a clerk typist at the courthouse at 14 years old through Manpower. How awesome that was, Tammy. Rat says, my first job was paperboy. I loaded my bike up in the morning in the lady's house and then off my route and chucking papers. Doug said Sparks in Nevada. So how you guys doing, Mary Beth and Jerry, of outdoor staycations? Says, yeah, the good old days when we were maybe 10 years old and working the farm. Yeah, see, that's the way we did. We worked pretty solidly on the farm. That's my brother Ron. We didn't sit on our butts. We were working. That's how we got money to do anything. Our parents didn't give us nothing. We had to work to get everything, you know. And so, yeah, we worked. So Dolph, have you been to SEMA? Where's SEMA at?
What is SEMA?
Yeah, what is SEMA? I don't know. What's SEMA? SEMA, SEMA.
What is SEMA?
He said, yeah, Frank, indeed. And Shelly says, bikes, boats, bivouacs, I didn't even know they were around then. I was in the 4th grade in 81. Interesting trivia. Yeah. First job working at the flea markets, age 12, for an antique dealer. How cool. Outdoor staycations, yeah. Yeah, go work at a flea market.
12, you probably don't appreciate the antiques.
We got big flea market here in Daytona. Used to be one in Sanford, but they tore that one down. But Daytona's got a nice big flea market. Papa Drew says, yeah, my internet was very, very slow. My TV would not anywhere. Oh, really? So it might be because I said we have that super high-speed internet. We got the fastest that Spectrum offers. We're at the Nova 2. The Nova 2. Haha, Scott. Yeah, no issues with TV, just internet and laptop, which is fairly new. Yeah, I want to go to the SEMA convention, but I missed the convention, sorry, but everything else goes well and hopefully well. Okay, tell me what SEMA is. It seems I've heard of it, but I'm not connecting it. What is SEMA? Yeah, here you got a new laptop.
There, Specialty Equipment Market Association.
Oh, okay. I guess I've never heard of that. Specialty Equipment. I guess I haven't either. Papa said, yeah, I missed it last year. Papa said, yeah, it's my net. So his net depends on what kind of net, where you're at. I mean, all that comes into factor in your bandwidth, you know. Sue, we almost spilled a glass of milk on it yesterday. I wouldn't think we'd learn. Yeah, oh man, I get stuff around my computers and I worry about it all the time, spilling something on it. But I try to be very careful, but it still can happen. Come on, girl, as close as you are, no excuses. Yeah, a lot of people are home online. Then they are a lot of people's online. My cable is so slow. How is your health, Jeff? Yeah, Scott, I have Nova. That's what's we're axing. Yeah, how much tickets are? Yeah. Yeah, it was my TV streaming kept slowing down last night on live. I haven't noticed any difference. Reminds me of a shoebox. Oh yeah. Oh no, Tammy, that's what's happened before. Haha. That is where I am from. Scott, not too bad. Staying indoors, like always. I say better than being a lot worse. Oh yeah, I'm doing good shape, and I don't mind staying in. Like I said, today is day number 15 that we have not left the house, not at all. And 14 since anybody's been around because we had the Publix did a delivery, so I had a slight little contact with one person. So it's a car convention. Okay. There's James Catanese. Good morning, James. Special Equipment Marketing Association. Cool. Yeah, I guess I've never heard of that. It's in Vegas. I'm not a car person, though. You know, I appreciate nice cars, but I'm not a car person, you know. Jane says, hi, Bob and Sue. Yeah, I've been to SEMO, but not SEMA. SEMO used to be a biker rally. Okay. Now, I've been to Daytona Biker Rally. I've been to Leesburg.
They're coming about that.
Yeah. Did you guys eat all your homemade bread? So, yeah, James made some homemade bread. I haven't heard yeast is hard to find at the stores, I heard. We have a little yeast, but I bet it's not good. Yeast don't always last. They had sumo baker. Is that like a sumo wrestler? A sumo biker? And he said, yeah, I have 2 loaves left, Sue. Hey, James, tell me, what do you do to keep your bread fresh? Homemade bread, I've found, seems to get stale very quickly. And we have a bread machine, and on occasion we'll make some homemade bread. But it does tend to seem like it gets stale very fast. Dave says, Papa Drew, what year was you in the Marines? Yeah, if I start racing team, I do have to go through SEMA first. Oh, I didn't realize that. Tons of fun, Rat. Yes, as soon as in Las Vegas. See, I raced. I didn't have a team. I had a car. How do you guys keep it fresh? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. How do you keep it fresh? It dries out quickly. I know you need to cover it, put it in plastic or something, you know. Right, the leader of the Hells Angels chapter looked like one. I rode motorcycles with the Hells Angels once. I went to a poker run, and there were a bunch of Hells Angels showed up. This guy was riding beside me. He had these goggles on, and he looked really weird, and I kept riding down the road, and I look over at him, and it's like, don't laugh, he'll kill me. Don't laugh at him, he'll kill me. So, that's been a long time ago. Yeah, the leader of the Hells Angels chapters looked like one. Tons of fun. Patty says, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, appreciate it, Tammy. That helps. And Tammy, Patty. Why do I got Tammy on my head this morning?
North Fort Myers down
Yeah,
there.
Patty's in North Foreman. But yeah, Tammy said, hit
Blue
thumbs up.
Yeah.
No, Dolph, it's all new car parts, out wheels, tires, pro changers, etc. Okay, so it's all about car parts. So I set out and bake my at 325, not 350. It dries them out like an old Amish trick. Oh, really? So bake it at a little lower temperature. You know, it's like cookies. I like my cookies soft. I don't like hard cookies. And if you cook them a little less, they tend to stay softer. There's Blue Wave Odyssey. Bob, good morning, Bob. How's everything down? Patty's closer to your area. She's down North Fort Myers, so that's close to Bob's area. Okay, folks, gotta take Harley out for a walk. Harley Caroline, the doggy. I was trying to call it the motorcycle the other day. So, hey, give Harley a big hug for us. I love doggies. Harley's a beautiful dog. I watched Michael and Shelley's on Talent. Did a little doggy tribute thing on Talent the other day. It was really cool.
So cute.
Yeah, Talent's a beautiful dog.
Yeah.
Hi, Blue Wave. Have a great day, Scott. Okay, let's throw one more question out here. Where did you work? Where did you live when you when high school, your senior year? Where did you live? Special Equipment Market Associations, when the new drones, new PC, a lot more to come. Oh, cool. He says, good morning, Bob at Blue Wave. Oh, new outdoor staycation. Says, yeah, we baked bread this week too. Cool. I was considering making pineapple upside down cake in the Instapot today. Rick, Cooking with Rick did that, and so I said, I'm going to do that too, and do it in the way I do it, so I might do that. I'll have to watch Rick's video again, see how he did it, so I was thinking about doing that today. I don't know. We'll see what mood I get in. Yeah, we baked bread this week, so yeah, not just cars, so it's other things besides just cars out there. Yeah, Dolph said, Frank, okay, I already have a few plans for my team. I have been thinking about getting an NHRA and the USAC division involved, the USAC. Traveling MII researcher, really? Yes, hey, Jeff? He said, yeah, we stopped to Michael Upcraft. I'm Lumine. Oh, Lumine would be cool. Yeah, I if I want bread, I like homemade bread when it's hot. I'm not a bread fan, but with like tons of butter on it, and that's the way I like it right out of the oven hot, you know. So, but I never was a bread or pasta fan. That's two of my I don't like those. So I don't worry much about carbohydrates. You know, they don't call my name. You know. So I did not use a bread machine. I'm old-fashioned, so yeah, do it the old way. Put it in the oven. That's the way we did it. Yeah, good morning, MII researcher. Yeah, girls are ruling the NHRA. Dolph got it, so we used to watch some of that. We got a big one right up the road here. Don Garlis over there at the up in the Gator Nationals, and over there at He has that museum, Big Daddy Don Garlas. Tammy says, you're right. Okay, nobody answered it yet. Where were you? Where did you live when you were your last year of school? The team's going to be called Blue and Silver Motorsports for NASCAR and for Blue and Silver Outlaws of the NHRA and USAC. I used to watch a lot of USAC races. Pineapple upside down cake, yummy. Titusville High School, Florida, watching the shuttles go up back in the day from the roof of my parents' house. So Patty was down at Titusville. There's a rocket going up today. The grouper house is awesome. I love fish, especially grouper's good. Jeff, I wish I'd used my family here for many years. It's like home for me. Okay, Leavittsburg, Ohio, in high school. So I actually lived in Millersburg, graduated from West Holmes High School, but I lived most of the time basically I was in Worcester. I grew up in Shreve, which was Triway High School. I hated that high school. Hell yes, Dolph, you go. You go. I say go, you go. Jeff, they live in Portagora, my dad and sister and their step family. And Denny says in Moreland, Ohio. Yep, I know exactly where Moreland, Ohio. I lived close by because that's Denny's Sue's brother. We all lived close by. And my brother, I know where my brother, where did you live, Ron? It was you was in Worcester when you didn't really graduate. You were smart.
He was in high school, though.
Yeah, he was in high school. My brother was one of the smart of us, and my sister, they both didn't graduate. I did. What a waste of time that was. Sorry you people who like high school, but I never found much in it. When I went and saw it was gone. I was pissed. Oh, no. Maybe you can work for me in the Blue and Silver Motorsports as a car designer. There you go, Rat. Got a job? Shelley Hubbard Heights was near Montgomery Development Center, a residential MRDD facility, if you know anything about it. Where did Sue live? You lived in Worcester, didn't you? Sue?
Me, yes. I answered it, yeah.
Well, I didn't see it. You said you lived in Worcester.
Yep, I lived in Worcester.
I'm probably missing things.
Just above Triway.
Don't sell yourself short, Rat. I smell, I chew things, and I pee and poop on myself. I'm a rat. Frank was Montgomery, New York. So he was in Montgomery, New York when he was just out of high school.
So he's from New York, now he's in Michigan.
Yeah. Rat, I almost spilt my coffee or spit my coffee.
No, dude, Tammy's got a new laptop. She almost spilled her milk on it.
Yeah, Ron said yeah. And I didn't like Triway either. No, I didn't either. Triway sucked, I didn't mind the vocational school too bad, and I didn't mind West Holmes High School. I hated Triway. Bunch of sports idiots. All they cared about was sports. If you wasn't into sports, you got picked on. Yep, you can help me with the drawings and the finalization of designs. Tay says, Bob, I hated school. I graduated by the skin of my teeth. Yeah, same here, This came here too. Next question. Were you in choir or band? Hell no. I wasn't in no choir or band. Was any guys in choir or band? We didn't have time for that. We had to work on the farm and doing that stuff. But was any of you guys in choir or band? And if anybody heard me sing, you would know he wouldn't be in choir. My first grade school was in Oklahoma or Okinawa, Japan. How cool, Patty? That's awesome.
Her dad was in the...
He was in the military, yeah. That says I would certainly do whatever my pea brain can do for you. Yeah, Montgomery, New York, home of Orange County Choppers. Oh, cool. Yeah, Sue said, nope, I wasn't in choir or band. Boo says, laugh out loud. Wow, cool, Patty. Patty's a very interesting. We had a nice talk with Patty one day when we were camping over at Wekiva Springs, and it was really, really fun. So any guys, was any other you guys in choir or band? Did any of you guys do that in school? Did you sing or blow a horn? They are still at the same place, right, Frank? Oh, Tammy was in choir. We won first place. Oh, good for you. Traveling research says rodeo club in high school. Oh, like, did you guys rope and do stuff in cows and stuff? That would have been awesome. Ron says, yeah, Cargill was why I quit school. Yep, that was our coach of Triway High School. Everybody thought he was great. He was mean. Very mean, you know. Yeah, sports is one reason I hated school. Choir people ran out of the building as I sang.
Ran out of the building.
If I sang, they would all run out of the building too. Frank says, OCCD is dying fast. Frank says, no way. Yeah, they postponed graduation. Yeah, they did that everywhere. Yeah. Don't be sad. Yeah, don't be sad. It's just one day. Don't be sad. Patty says, not me, laugh out loud. What's that?
They can all get together after.
Yeah, if you want to get together. Yeah, when it's all gone and everybody's clear. Yeah, you can have a party if you want one. Both of us were active in scouts. I always wanted to be a scout, you know. We never got a chance to do any of that stuff because our dad wouldn't take us nowhere, and you had to have somebody that was going to take you to those events. And so that was one thing I wanted to do that never got to do. Another thing I wanted to do is soapbox derby. I wanted to do that really bad. And again, it takes money to build one of those things. We had no money, and Dad wouldn't have took us anyways. Oh, Dolph, I'm sorry. Yeah, Dolph, that stinks, but maybe this way I'll do something for you guys. Yeah, it's better to be alive than go to graduation. Yeah, I was looking forward to it. Yeah, I was a scout leader when my sons were in Boy Scouts. That was Sue.
Yeah, come here.
And was a Cub Scout, but never got past tenderfoot in the Boy Scouts. So, yeah, it was something I always wanted to do. I thought the Boy Scouts would have been a lot of fun. That said, yeah, I'm sure you are. All right, so listen. Do you still talk to your best friend? I chat with my best friend on Facebook. You know, he's still doing the same thing we did back then, hobbies and stuff. You know, but yeah, I haven't talked to him in a long time, but I still chat with him on Facebook. Tough, I know it seems important now, but believe me, in a couple decades, you'll find it. Yeah, you'll find all that stuff's not that important. As you get older, that stuff wasn't important. It wasn't, you know. No way on no band and choir. Yeah, I didn't do no band or no choir. Oh, Rat played the drums. How cool. Beat the drums. Sue said, yeah, I still talk to my best friends in school. And from high school, he had several, you know. Yeah, I had a couple. I mean, I wasn't popular, as you guys would probably tell. My best friend had a heart attack a couple years ago. Wow. I know. I had a friend who used to ride motorcycles with a lot, and he was a young guy. And they went to Pennsylvania to a car or motorcycle show in a mall, and he dropped over dead, you know, of a heart attack. I had another friend that rode motorcycles. He dropped over dead of a heart attack. Gosh, that's a crazy couple good friends. Both, you know, they didn't get hurt on a motorcycle, but they died of another friend we rode with. He got killed in a car crash. We rode bikes together.
No,
Frank.
My best friend from early high school died of cancer.
Oh, yeah, I remember her. Donna, yeah. Frank, I only took choir as a filler. It was fun, though. Yeah, sometimes that happens. You take it to fill in. Yeah, James said, yeah, my best friend is in heaven. Oh, wow, Frank. Has fertilizer now. Sure missed that bastard. Yeah. Ron says, yeah, I got my first fight with him. And that's when I quit. They should have put him in prison. They should have. I agree with Ron 100%. You guys don't know the coach that we're talking about. They all thought he was great, you know. Nah, he was an ass. That's one of the reasons that my brother quit school and didn't like school. And that was one of the reasons I hate school. And I wish I would have quit school. It was all about sports. James, you'll meet him again someday. You sure will. OCC moved to the big store, but they are slowing down. And Ron Pierce, I knew a guy like that. He's dead, and it didn't surprise me. Well, this particular coach died recently, and I had nothing good to say about it, you know. Denny, most of my best friends are dead other than the two I talk to. That happens, you know, as you get our age. A lot of people you know and a lot of friends, they're dead, you know. Oh, Rat, I've been having a diploma means a lot to me, and getting a ASC certified would be a huge honor. Yeah, Tansy, I've lost way too many friends. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that are no longer here, you know. The older you get, the more that happens. Rat said, I don't want any more friends. So, yeah, after Rat and me made friends, he said, you don't want any more? He's got the best friend there is now. So, next question. Yeah, I feel for you, Tammy. Did you ever get suspended? You know, believe it or not, I never did. Sue did. But, yeah. Yeah. I did skip school. Yeah, I did skip school, but I never got suspended, you know. You know, I think there was times where I might have got suspended. I got in trouble. But we lived way, way out in the farm. And when they'd say, well, we're going to suspend you, or you not so much suspend you, detention, stay after school. Say, well, you know, if you have me stay after school, you're taking me home because I don't have any other way to go home but the bus, you know. And they go, just go and get home, you know. I feel you, Tammy, too. Rat, yeah, we've got plenty to keep me busy. I've got plenty to keep me busy. Patty said, yeah, I was a Girl Guides while in England, which is like a Girl Scout. They had to write a new pledge so that I honored my country, and my country was which I was visiting, and the country which I was. That's awesome, Patty. That's cool. It's been different being in another country like that. And also, you have to keep your ASC certifications to have it reset. Yeah, you have to get all that stuff, you know. Have all those requirements. Autocorrect is not my friend. It's not mine either. I did voice to chat, voice to text, you know, and that even gets it wrong. Rat says, you got me. Rat says, perfectly said, Bob. Thanks, Rat. That's a smiling. Yeah, I never got suspended, believe it or not. Yeah, I didn't either. You wouldn't think Sue would ever get. She's not the type to get suspended, you know. You never thought that. Dawg says, how much does that cost? Everything costs. James said, heck, blew the toilet up with an M80. That works. Good job, James. I knew that happened. It happened in our school. Boom. Whoops. I don't know what happened. Must have had too big bowl of chili there. Went in the bathroom and blew the toilet up. Yeah, I got suspended only because I left school during a bomb threat. We used to have bomb threats. That was a big deal when we were in school. Everybody stand outside and wait till it was clear, and Sue left. A bunch of us walked to me at my house, and we got called back to school that afternoon. We all got suspended. Yeah, my brother is a master mechanic. He always had testing for something. RV Travis, yeah, we got suspended for 3 days for pulling the live Perry dogs in the high school as a senior rogue. Good one.
Put them and the M80s together.
My daughters were Girl Guides in Australia when they lived there. Shelly says, yeah, too afraid to get in trouble. I followed all the rules.
I did for the most part.
Well, Sue did too. Actually, I was pretty much, I followed the rules. Bob's making coffee. Blue Wave's making. Give us all a cup now. Very cool outdoor staycations. Sue, I'm shocked. I got suspended too many times for fighting. I never fought. I was never in a fighting school. Ron said I was on the honor roll. Actually, I remember that. Ron was on honor roll. Believe it or not. I had very good grades. My old senior year, I used to get A's and B's. But when we took the occupational work experience, we weren't learning not one thing. It was all watered down, so they was trying to get you to graduate. That was their goal. Get all us flunkies like me to graduate. And so I got good grades, but I didn't learn nothing, Blue says, Shelly must be Sally. Laugh out loud. Yeah, these new cars are a nightmare. They fix them with a PC. I know. Cars are so different. You need some sort of a training to know how to do it, you know? Shelly, too. My kids were both in Scouts. My grandfather was an Eagle for 70 years when he died, and my son was a Eagle. And my daughter got her Silver Award before leaving Girl Scouts for Civil Patrol. Yeah, I'm shocked, Sue. Yeah, you know it. Michael has a lot of high school stories. Oh, really? That'd be interesting. It's fun to hear old high school stories. You can see what I was like, you know, and my thoughts. Guys, I don't hold my thoughts back. When you're old, you say what you think, you know. And I tell things as I see them, you know. Oh, Debbie was an honor student. Awesome, Shelly, that's cool. Blue Wave got straight A's. Bob got straight A's. Not me, Blue Wave. All right, so if you could, would you go back? Hell no, I wouldn't go back. Would any of you guys go back to school? Now, Sue would. I don't know why, but Sue would. But no way. You couldn't drag me back to school. Not me, Blue Wave. Right, it's truly a nightmare. These new cars are hard to fix. Yeah, they're totally different than they were. We used to build my car, that 63 Comet. You could stand inside the motor, right beside the motor. That's how much room was under the hood. It was just one of those 176 cylinders. Meant to be RVing like Mike is an Eagle Scout, and we both were Scout leaders. I was both Girl Scout and Boy Scout leader. Cool. So you remember my algebra teacher made me sign that paper? I remember that story, Tammy. That was funny. First day of school, the vice president pulled me to sideburns and told him I got suspended. Pulled those sideburns. Sue said, yep, I would go back. I wasn't popular, but I had good friends. No, Debbie got straight A's. Not me. Oh, Debbie got the straight A's. Okay. Yeah, they are Doff. Shelly says, thanks, Sue. Ron says, no way. Denny says, nope. I'd love to go back to high school. So, some people do. James said, heck no. Outdoor staycation, back to school? Absolutely not. I think most people agree with me. Meant to be RV says, hello there, Sue. Tanny says, I wouldn't go back for $1 million. I wouldn't either. You know, I would not go back at all. Let's try to get one more question in before oh, do you still talk to the person you went to prom with? Hell, I ain't going to no damn prom. You guys talk to the person you went to prom with?
Mine's harder. I have to talk to him. He's in heaven.
Yeah, Dave's in heaven, so. But now I didn't go to prom. We couldn't afford that crap. Good morning. Yep, I was a leader in both too. They were great organizations until they made changes. So yeah, I got a 159-piece mechanic toolkit from Craftsman from my godfather. That'd be awesome. I don't have that many good tools. I wish I had good tools. They're expensive. Mentor RV says, yeah, working and listening here. Hey, I appreciate you're still working. You know, a lot of people aren't, and it's like I did the math around here, and there's still about 80% still working because a lot of people are working at home. Now, a lot of people can't, you know, but there's still about 80% of the people still working. I was going over some numbers yesterday. But we gotta go, gotta get ready. Love y'all. Hey, Bob, appreciate you coming by. Love you coming around. So, check out Blue Wave Odyssey. And he says, have a great day, Blue Wave. That's awesome. I love tools. The only way I got my tools, I would buy them when I was working on a project and I needed a tool to do it. You know, I just really didn't go out. Never had money just to buy the tools. But when I had to have it, when I was working on something, I'd grab a tool. Let's see, I went to Navy Ball for 3 years. James said, no problem here. Yeah, I didn't do that prom stuff. For one thing, I'm not going to dress in a monkey suit. That's for damn sure. You know? Rat says, yeah, break them, bring them back, right? Yeah, that's one thing about good tools. If you break them, they'll replace them. New Wave said, see you later, Bob, from New Wave. Yeah, I talked to my late hubby in heaven. The only way I went to the prom, his senior prom, he was in Vietnam. That's true. You know, a lot of kids were worrying about not going to the prom. In my generation, a lot of the kids went to Vietnam instead of the prom. So don't worry about not going to the prom or graduation or any of that stuff. At least you're not going to Vietnam. Seen one of my teachers when I was working a high school paying job and told him it was him, no thanks to him. So yeah, I can't say I thank a teacher for much of anything. Have a good day, Wet Bob. RIP Convention. Yeah, my prom date is a Facebook friend. Oh, cool. We don't talk, but I see what's going on by his post. That's awesome. Patty says, no prom here. Good for you, Ron. That's it. You tell him. Yeah, better than Snap-on, which wants $26,000 for basic tool. Wow, that's expensive. Shelly says, Sue, yeah, my prom dress was purple. I like purple.
What's your favorite color? Shelly?
Yeah,
favorite color?
I like purple. I've heated and bended wrenches to fit certain projects and bring them back and tell them that it bent. That's pretty cool. It bent. There's Camper Van Live. Hello, everyone. How's it good?
William?
Good to see William. Camper Life on. Hi, William. Shelly, your dress sounds pretty. Your favorite color. Hi, Camper Life. Yeah, it says, I like Mako too. They say Matco or Mako? Mako. Hello, William. Good to see William. Yeah, I hope everything's well with everybody. How do you guys remember that far back? You know, it's surprising. You know, sometimes school is bad memories. And you don't forget them because they were bad memories. And that's one way I remember, Jeff, is because school was a bad memory. It wasn't a good memory. You know, I've had a lot of good memories. You know, after school was a lot better memories. But during school was bad memories. I didn't tell you it was strapless, short, and sequence. Oh, that sounds pretty. I bet you were shiny, you know? And just for that, basic tools, the diagnostic computers are even more expensive. Yeah, all that stuff costs a lot of money just to work on cars nowadays. Rat and Dolph, I'm looking for an older Jeep Cherokee so I can wrench on it myself. I don't really like working on cars. You know, I never really did. Even when I built my race car, I didn't really like working on cars. I wanted to race. Patty says, yeah, if I had been a boy, I would have been called up in Vietnam. Yeah, I was, when they kept me out of Vietnam, I was so skinny they didn't take me, you know. I got called up. Okay, got to go. Have a safe day. All right, Ron. Have a great day. Tell Sandy hi. Glad you stopped by. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Stay home. Shelly, you should have sent that picture to Blue Wave Odyssey. Her Guess Who's picture. Yeah, that would have been fun. T, those.
What Bob to send too.
Yeah. Yeah, those are getting pricey to find. Take good care, Ron. Bye, Ron. Rat, I'm finding that out, especially if it's low mileage. Yeah, I gotta go to the Automobile Museum in Reno. Yeah, that's my favorite one, though. I've had 4, so yeah, some cars are hard to find. All right, guys, we're gonna get ready to get out of here. We've been here about an hour. I said, yeah, Bob, our day we had no spring break. We had to go to Vietnam. That's right. Young kids don't know what it's like, you know. You know, they go down to Daytona Beach and spread the virus around. Today we went to Vietnam and fought for our country. I know I didn't, but if they would have took me, that's what I would have had to do, you know. Oh, I can't believe my mom would even wear it. We were involved in our church, so we had our prim thing, yeah. Sounds like you had a great time. That's awesome. Jerry went to the Navy after graduation. That was in 73.
Wow. Yeah, my husband went in 1970.
in 1970.
Did 2 tours in them.
Well, as soon as I graduated, I got drafted in 1972, and you know, I went up for my physical and I didn't pass the physical. Otherwise, that's where I would have been, you know. I was skinny, you know. I was always skinny. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. We'll be back again on Monday. What is it today? Thursday? Is today Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. We'll be back in on Monday. I lose track of my days, so weekend's up, but you guys need to stay home. I'm very adamant about staying home, and that doesn't mean running to the grocery store every 10 minutes to pick up something. It means stay home. We want this to stop, and the only way it's going to stop is people quit going out. And the virus itself does not move. People move the virus, so stay home. Don't be the reason someone else got it or some old person died of it. Stay home, you know. So we'll see you guys back again on Monday. Have a great weekend. I appreciate each and one of you guys come out here, wash your hands, and stay safe. So if you'd like to support our channel, if you click in the section below, we're an Amazon affiliate. If you click on that link, that'll take you right to Amazon, and we'll get a small percentage of everything you order, and it absolutely costs you nothing. It's like giving us a tip. If you'd like to order t-shirts, we have a t-shirt shop in Teespring. Click on that link and you can go in and get t-shirts, coffee chat mugs, and there's also stickers there. If you'd like to order one of our stickers, you can go to the PayPal link and order a sticker. Just put your name, address, and how many stickers you like. Or if you'd like to just give us a tip, you can also do that through the PayPal link. We thank you for your support.